What are the 5 things we can learn from Nelson Mandela, the black South African who took on the racist establishment, who we all celebrate today as a winner and had beaten them against overwhelming odds? I was lucky to meet him in 2000 at my awards ceremony, as you will soon discover, who was kind enough to share a few tips with me during our private one-to-one conversation. It wasn't an easy journey for him, as the sample press articles clearly show. He was even branded a terrorist by some. So did he allow their propaganda to get to him? No way. Here is a short clip from our Emma winner, Nelson Mandela. And at the end, I will reveal those 5 characteristics you could follow to possibly overcome your own adversity in life.
Ability that one day I might die. And when I reach the new world, I will have many pleasant, very fond memories. I have gone right round the world ever since I came out of jail. And I have had many enjoyable occasions. And the importance of these occasions is not judged by the number of people who turn up, but by the nature of the occasion. And therefore, this is a very important occasion, which has been indicated here already. And if ever I reach that new world, this occasion will be one of them, which will make me live for more than 100 years in that new world. I am very happy to be able to be here with you in London to receive the 2000 Emma Ethnic Multicultural Media Award. The Emma is a great initiative to bring together and to acknowledge publicly the professionalism, expertise, and contribution of the recipients. This award acknowledges that there are many young and old who have and will continue to make a great contribution to the ethnic and media mainstream in Britain.
Some of you are wondering, what is multicultural exactly? So for our new viewers, there is the Cambridge Dictionary definition. As a Brit, as you can tell from my accent, it sums up our metropolitan environment and cosmopolitan communities. So unless you are under a rock, it's time to get real. Because in the 21st century, you shouldn't be now judged by your race, color, or religion, but by your character. Now that's multicultural. Number 1. Willpower. Nelson Mandela was born on the 18th of July 1918 in the village of Mvezo, Umtata, part of South Africa's Eastern Cape. He was able to study English, history and geography at the Methodist school next to the palace and would later attend the University of Fort Hare, which offered some of the best education available to black people in South Africa at the time. Nelson decided to follow a political path as a lawyer, further studying at the University of Witwatersrand, where he was the only black African student and faced severe forms of prejudice and racism from other students. Number 2, passion. He introduced himself to the Anti-colonial and African Nationalist movements, joining the African National Congress, the ANC, in 1943, and co-founded its youth league just 1 year later. Founded in 1912, the ANC primary mission was to unite the African people together as one, to defend their rights and freedoms. It is the oldest black political organization in South Africa. The Afrikaans gave this name to their all-white ruling, the Nationalist Party, after they released the Apartheid legislation, enforcing racial segregation across South Africa from 1948 until the early 1990s. The legislation was a blatant attempt to maintain a white supremacist ideology, whilst further sacrificing the rights of the black population. Nelson gained a more influential role in the ANC after contributing to the 1952 Defiance Campaign and the 1955 the Congress of People, both being anti-apartheid resistance campaigns. He was appointed president of the ANC Transvaal branch and was further elected as a national president of the Youth League. It was also in 1955 when the ANC and other organisations called upon people of all races to approve the Freedom Charter in Kliptown, calling for multiracial South Africa with equal opportunities. Number 3, courage. While racial tensions were already increasing across South Africa, the black population maintained methods of peaceful protest with the hope of change. However, in 1960, a peaceful crowd in Sharpeville was shot at by the police, resulting in 69 deaths and uproar from the South African population. Martial law was declared by the nationalist government, banning all opposition to their regime through military control, with thousands being jailed in the process. Nelson became one of the most prominent symbols of the African resistance movement and was known in South Africa as the Black Pimpernel because of many disguises he used to elude the police force. In 1962, Nelson was captured and charged with leaving the country illegally. However, his ANC comrades were also arrested, where more evidence was trumped up that tried to incriminate him. This resulted with a potential death penalty for Nelson and 8 others involved. But by 1964, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. Now, at the age of 45, Nelson was sent to Robben Island prison, where he was forced to carry out hard labour in a quarry and was physically and verbally abused by the white prison guards. Number 4, integrity. After more than 40 years of legalised discrimination, the apartheid was eventually dismantled, and in 1990, at the age of 71, Nelson Mandela was finally released from prison after 27 years as the world rejoiced. Equal rights and opportunities were given to the South African population, and Nelson was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for his work, laying the foundation for a new democratic South Africa. The downfall of the white apartheid regime also came about from Lord Attenborough's film Cry Freedom in 1987. Which highlighted the racism in the country. With the murder of Steve Biko, the film showcased Donald Wood's own journey of awareness of the regime's racism, and upon leaving the country after death threats, he lobbied Western governments on South Africa's evil regime. The film brought about Western public awareness to this noble cause. Nelson became an icon for humanitarian activism and universal leadership, being widely recognized for the impact he made in the struggle for peace and freedom in South Africa. Often referred to as the father of the nation, the people of South Africa believed in Nelson for his values, leadership and goodwill, and chose him to lead the country into the future. He was elected as president in 1994 and became the country's first black president, implementing a series of new policies seeking to improve the quality of life and facilities for South Africans' diverse population. Number 5, commitment. In 1995, Rugby World Cup was then hosted in South Africa following the end of apartheid. And with Nelson Mandela as president, he saw his team win the trophy as a new united South Africa. Hence, his nation being referred to as the Rainbow Nation thereafter. Even after retiring as South African president, Nelson Mandela was very much behind attracting the 2010 FIFA World Cup to South Africa. The first time this tournament was hosted in Africa with a global viewership in the billions. This tournament was won by Spain, their first ever victory. He became an advocate for the social and human rights organizations, including the One Campaign and SOS Children's Village, seeking to battle the issues of extreme poverty and disease, particularly across Africa. In 1999, he formed the Nelson Mandela Foundation, using his experience and knowledge to create strategic networks and partnerships in pursuit of social justice. Prior to this, he had also founded the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund in 1995, which initiated programs to empower and improve the well-being of children in South Africa. Nelson even donated a third of his salary throughout his term in office to fund the formation of this cause. His 4664 campaign, otherwise known as the 4664 campaign, was founded in 2002 with the aim to help raise global awareness of HIV, otherwise known as AIDS, a crisis that is still ongoing as of 2021. Globally, there were an estimated of 38 million people living with HIV at the end of 2019, with more than 1 million adults and children dying from the disease every year in Africa alone. Nelson would further go on to help form the Elders in 2007, a group of world leaders who focused their efforts on promoting peace, justice and human rights. Sadly, the great Nelson Mandela passed away on the 5th of December 2013 at the grand old age of 95. There will be no one like him in my lifetime, or maybe even yours. Why don't you leave a comment and share your thoughts on Nelson Mandela's incredible journey? Please ask yourself one question. Do you have what it takes to be like him? And if not, why not? Would really appreciate a like or even a subscribe. And if possible, donate on Patreon, however little the amount, to support this channel's ongoing mission to undertake multicultural campaigns. And remember, it's what's inside that counts, a motto we've used at the Emmers. Until the next time, stay safe and let's keep it multicultural.